What's up? Welcome to my first video game review of 2025. As you can see, I'm wearing my Looney Tunes shirt because the first game of 2025 that I'm going to review is Looney Tunes Basketball. I was going to do this last month in honor of the game's 30th anniversary month, but I decided to postpone that review to today. Wow, it's been 30 years since Looney Tunes B-Ball came out for the Super Nintendo. This was the Space Jam before the Space Jam. Yes, this was the pre-Space Jam of the Looney Tunes playing basketball before Space Jam even came out in 1996. Man, we're going to have a lot of fun reviewing this game. And I'm going to give y'all my thoughts about it, looking back on it 30 years later. So here it is, my review of Looney Tunes Basketball, or Looney Tunes B-Ball. Looney Tunes B-Ball is a basketball video game developed by Sculpted Sun Software and published by Sunsoft for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The game was released in North America in February 1995 and in Europe in May of 1995. Looney Tunes B-Ball is a 2-on-2 arcade-style basketball game, similar to other 2-on-2, 3-on-3 basketball arcade-style games, like NBA Jam. Up to 4 humans can play using the Super Nintendo Entertainment System multi-tap. So before the PlayStation, the Super Nintendo was the first game system to have a multi-tap, where you plug it in to one of the controller slots of the Super Nintendo and plug all 4 controllers in so that 4 players can play. Players can collect gems on the court that can be used to purchase in-game power-ups, such as a protective force field or a cream pie to throw at their opponents. Another power-up that could be purchased is a character-unique jump shot. For example, if a character takes a three-pointer, shoot a three-pointer, or even shoot from half court, that's what a character-unique long-range shot is. These shots can be used by a character on his defensive side of the court, but that shot can be traveled in a direction in the goal he is attacking. And the game ball will at random turn into a dog, and it will do that automatically when the shot clock violation has occurred. The characters that are in this game are Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Yosemite Sam, Marvin the Martian, Wile E. Coyote, and the Tasmanian Devil. The positive about the Looney Tunes B-Ball game is that up to 4 players can play, players can collect gems and purchase in-game power-ups, and all the characters, with the exception of Yosemite Sam and Wile E. Coyote, who has no lines, they were all voiced by the late Greg Burnson. And there's no negativity about Looney Tunes B-Ball. So if you're a fan of basketball, even though you know nothing about basketball or you never watched it, or if you're a fan of Looney Tunes, I recommend this game to you because looking back on it 30 years later, it's definitely a classic basketball game. Like I said, this was the Space Jam before the Space Jam. That game right there shows y'all a little preview of Space Jam. If I still had my Super Nintendo today, I would have played this game and I would have had a lot of fun with it. Looney Tunes B-Ball gets an official rating of a 10 out of 10. That's going to do it for my review of Looney Tunes B-Ball for the Super Nintendo. The next game I'm going to review is coming in the next 3 weeks, or 2 weeks. Since it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Melee's 20th anniversary month, that's the next game I'm going to review, coming Friday, March 28th. What are your thoughts about Looney Tunes B-Ball looking back on it 30 years later? Do you think it's still relevant? Is it still worth playing? Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good night. Take care. And as always, say it with me, fam. play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.